This shit just did some weird shit. I'm gonna get his plate before he leaves here. How's it going?
Good, dude.
Good.
I was going to wash my car and I thought, mine is clean? No, they're not.
Yeah, eh? You don't happen to have an extra cigarette, do you?
Sure.
Awesome.
How far are you walking?
Oh, just over here.
Oh. Yeah, I have a couple of them, bud.
Right on. Thank you, bro. All right. I'm going to carry on my truck, bro. Thanks a lot, eh? BWHT 607. That was fucking weird. He drove right past me, looking at me. He turned into the fucking mall, did a big loop. I was walking by this car wash and he just pulled in and stopped. Gave me cigarettes though. Guess you kind of have to when you're acting that fucking peculiar. Anyway, I'm gonna put this fucking cell phone away. Toodaloo.
An app that I found today. This is for Android. I'm sure they have it for iOS as well. And there's plenty of software that also goes with it.
What you need to find out if your card has an RFID chip in it, like mine does. A big powerful microwave. A microwave door that opens. A big tray inside. Like so. Oh, hold on. Let's actually use a plate in there because nothing good is going to happen. If there's a tracking chip in here, we'll find out shortly. Set it for 6 seconds and press start. And there you have it. Completely destroyed by electrons pushing through the antenna. Let's inspect this thing. You can easily tell where the antenna once was. The top part of the card had an antenna around it, but now it's gone. No more tracking chip for this guy.
There's a link to an app called Nextdoor on iTunes. Description: Nextdoor is the free private social network for you and your neighbors and community. It's the easiest way to connect and talk with your neighbors about things that matter in your neighborhood. When neighbors start talking, good things happen. And of course this is like and immediately I thought Gangstalking, man. Because being a TI, I'm sure you've heard other TIs or you figured out that there's heard a car honk. I'm onto something. That's one of the synchronicities that I've noticed, along with other TIs. But it's just a coincidence always. Of course. So yeah, you've heard TIs talk about how the perps send and receive messages on their cell phones. How do they do it? I remember Chuck always asking. And it's a good question we all ask. How do they know where to be all the time? And
peace and security, freedom.
And you can see, there's that little black spot that you couldn't see before. That is the RFID chip. We need to break that chip and it'll work fine. Okay, I'm going to do this next part in real time to show you how well it actually works. I'm going to use a hole punch this time instead of a knife, as some of my viewers have suggested. We're going to test the card one more time, punch it, and then test it again to make sure it doesn't work. So, here we go. Let's test it one more time. Flip the card on over, right there. See, the RFID still works right now. We haven't done anything to it. Let's clear it, set to the side. Now we're going to take the card. The RFID chip on this one, as we saw before, was between the E of unless and the G of signed. So let's line this on up. Press on down a little bit, sign it up. Make sure you're just below the strip. You don't want to mess up the strip, just the RFID card. And, oh, there we go. Right through. Let's see here. Oh yeah, we can see a little bit of the junk hanging out there. That's a metal trace. So we went right through the board. So let's test it now and see what happens. Absolutely nothing. It's not picking it up anymore. That disabled the RFID chip. And the strip is still good. You want even more proof that it worked? Here's the card. There's the round circle. Guess what? There's the RFID chip I just punched out of it, and I took off the pieces of plastic. There you go. That's how you disable the newer style of RFID chips that you find in bank cards.
It is a big idea, a new world order.
I got a troll. Shadow. You can hear that. He was eyeing me down and now he's just sitting there and idling it. Whatever. It's a diesel engine. Who gives a fuck, right? Anyway, see you later. That was the first time I seen the cars like that coordinated in Gangstalking. Like, kind of freaked me out. And I kind of got flushed out of my buddy's house. I was at his house. He's a gamer. He's got 2 screens. And something out of the corner of my eye was fucking. I could see something moving. I was on my laptop. Like, I was like, what the fuck? It was like saying, fuck you. What the fuck, man? I was saying to my buddy, like, fucking, is that you? Like, it happened twice. Like, and he started laughing. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. You too? Like, and I got out of there, and all of a sudden there was these cars fucking doing this gang stalking shit. Like, never seen it like that. Like, that was the first time I seen it. Like that. Yeah, it was like when I came out, when I go across intersections, it honked the horn. I was like, what the fuck? I went down the river where it's dark. And then I came up, and I was going to jump over this cement fence thingy onto like Main Street, and then I was going to go call my fucking dad. I didn't have a cell phone. And anyway, just as I was about to hop over, the truck fucking goes, black pickup, man, fucking from right at town hall. Like, I was like, holy fuck, man. So I ducked down again. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, I got flashed out like a rabbit. Like, and then, yeah, I sat there for a half hour. Truck didn't move, so I was like, fuck it. I just went to the store, called my dad, and sat on the bench. And the OPP, right in front of me, man. We come fucking, and another car comes, and there's 4 of them. Like, what the fuck is going on?